The singer Chesney Hawkes is returning to the stage with new music and is on tour for the first time in more than a decade. Chesney joins us now. I was just looking. One and Only was released in 1991. You look exactly the same.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it's a team of makeup artists backstage.
No, you look really well.
Thank you.
For a rock and roller.
Well, thank you very much.
You're expecting sort of a bit more wisdom. What were you expecting? What were you expecting?
It's a long time ago.
Yeah, 34 years.
Do you look the same as you did
He's
in
looked
91?
after himself. Clearly, he looked after himself.
I try, Charlie, I try.
Do you have a regime? Are you like that? I mean, because you're touring at the moment?
Yeah. Just try and get as much sleep as you possibly can. But with my life right now, I've got the new album just come out today and everything, and I'm touring up and down the country. So it's pretty crazy right now.
Is it hard to kind of calibrate all those things at the same time and just have a regular life in any way?
Yeah, it's like a strategic plan. You know, it's like a military operation. When we're releasing an album now, it's crazy.
And what's on the new album? What can we expect from it?
Well, it's quite an eclectic bunch of songs, actually. There are some kick the doors down pop bangers, as you would expect, but there's a lot of songs on there that might surprise people, tackle some interesting topics, and they're very cathartic songs for me. Like, songwriting can be like therapy, can't it? You know, and so
you've been dealing with the loss of a friend.
Yes, that single that
you
you just played there, Loud. I lost my best friend very recently, and it was just weird how the timing all happened. The universe does that, doesn't it, I guess? And I'm out here talking about a song about loss and grief and how to keep connection with those that we've lost. And all I can think about is Vic, my friend. Yeah.
So sorry.
Thank you.
Is that sort of a bit of age, a bit of wisdom? Does that make it easier to write about the hard stuff, if you know what I mean? Would there have been a time in your life when you just wouldn't have gone there?
I think, you know, as you get older, you life experience and you kind of understand life a little bit better. And what I did at this point in my life is just look back at some of the things that happened to me and think, oh, well, I probably need to deal with that, you know, and how I dealt with it is writing, you know. I mean, some people just write it down in a journal. I write it in songs, you know. Yeah,
when you say deal with stuff, and I'm not going to ask you to share details of things, but that's quite an interesting process, isn't it? To get to a point in time when you look back at stuff and think, you know, how would I have done something differently, maybe, or not, or just...
Well, it's not regrets for me in that way. It's like, I just think you deal with it, you know. It's like we've all had these experiences, and nothing goes to plan in life, does it? As we all know, and you get to a place where you're like, OK, so I had that plan, and then that happened, and that's something beautiful happened from that, you know, and we all learn and grow from our mistakes, don't we?
You recognise the patterns more, don't you?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
You would have been through some quite frenzied times in your life in relation to success, you know, and people knowing who you are, recognise you and all that stuff. How does that sit now?
Oh, just looking back at the crazy times?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, are you thoughtful about that? How does that feel? Because you did have a sudden moment, didn't you, in time when all of a sudden, I guess one day you were able to walk down the street and no one know, and then...
Yeah, totally. But of course, that was 34 years ago. So it's like, I do look back at that time and think, wow, that was crazy. But now, you know, that I'm here releasing new music and I've got it kind of on my own terms, you know, a new album's out today, available on chesneyhawkes.com, by the way. And I'm happy, I'm free, I'm like, you know, I'm happy in love and my kids are doing well. I've got my boy playing guitar for me on tour.
How lovely. I'm just looking at this video, reminded me of Saltburn.
Yeah, it was based on that.
You didn't emulate the final scene, did you, Chesney?
Well, I did.
Did you?
Yes, so I can get you a copy of the outtakes if you like.
We're seeing some of it now.
Yeah, exactly. That was when I say free and liberating, that's what I mean. I had some fun with that.
Clever with the camera angles there as well.
Yes, absolutely. Strategically placed things in the house.
That must have been a lot of fun to do.
It was really fun. I enjoyed it. I had my wife with me, you'll be pleased to know, so yeah.
Quality control.
Quality control. Exactly.
You were on tour with James Blunt, weren't you?
Yeah, we just got off of an arena tour with James. That was really fun.
I imagine being in and around James Blunt is never dull.
No,
because he is a very interesting character, isn't he?
Yeah, he's wonderful. You know, he's a lovely man, funny, smart, great performer. You know, his shows were incredible. And of course, I got to play in arenas. It's been like since the early 90s since I've played in arenas, you know, and I got to experience with my brother on the drums, my son on guitar, and we just had an absolute blast.
Do you have emotional moments when you do? How often do you have that? Oh, this is the picture. Is this with
That's
you?
my boy.
That's your son.
Yeah.
How old is he?
He's 19.
That must be lovely.
It's one of my favourite
What a
things in life,
feeling.
Nina.
Yeah.
You know, I look over, you know, to him while I'm playing, and he's got his foot on the monitor, and he's throwing guitar shapes and generally behaving like a rock star, like his granddad. And I just love it. He's welcome on my stage as long as he deems me worthy.
Because, you know, that's great fun for a 19-year-old to play an arena tour, but actually it means he's put the hours in, he's put the graft in as well. You must be proud of that.
No, he really did. The first time he played with me, he was like 15. So, yeah, he has put in the hours. He has. He's very talented. So,
Do you ever have a little tear in your eye when you see the family on stage with you?
Of course. And I have that from when I was a kid, because my father was in a band called the Tremolos from the 60s. So I have experience playing with my dad when I was kind of that age, you know. So it's kind of like passing the mantle, you know.
That's
and
amazing.
You've kept your feet on the ground being from a celebrity family like that. Is your son the same?
Yeah, he's just a good boy. He's lovely. I don't know, maybe we're all about family. You know, we're very close family, all of us. So.
Rumour has it, Chesney, that you're going to Celebrity Big Brother. Is that true or not?
Well, I have no idea what you're talking about.
So that's a yes.
I don't know where you got that from.
If you were hypothetically going into Celebrity Big Brother on Monday, what kind of preparation might you be doing?
Well, probably sleeping if I was to do that, but are you doing it?
Are you doing? No, I can categorically say I'm not.
So can I. You can't, though.
So, like Tuesday of next week, where are you going to be? Are you going to be doing a gig
Let me think
anywhere?
about this. Well...
Got a clear couple of weeks, have you?
Maybe?
Yeah, I'm just going to, you know, rest in.
You're holding the line very well, if I may say.
Sitting on the couch.
Yes.
At home.
Your face hasn't changed. I bet you're very good at poker.
Well, we can have a game after if you like.
Nice to see you this morning. Good luck with everything that lies ahead, including the tour and the album and everything.
Thank you so much for having me,
Good to see
guys.
you.
Really
It's
appreciate
so
it.
lovely to see you. I remember singing your anthem in the mirror when I was 10 or 11.
Oh,
Don't
God
do it
bless
now.
you.
No, sure.
Don't do it now.
Chesney Hawkes' new album, Living Arrows, is out now.